Ah, Planet Popstar, such a cozy, lovely land. A planet filled with hundreds of different creatures, coexisting in harmony and living their best lives. Until Kirby kills them all. So, this animation was called The True Side of Kirby, and to be completely honest, it was just meant to be a filler animation. Around late July of 2016, I had scrapped an animation based on my gaming channel that I'd been working on, and my big project at the time, the Amazing PowerPuff Girls Reboot, was taking way too long to complete, so I really needed a filler video to keep up the 2-week upload schedule I had recently promised. I needed a simple and quick idea, so I went with the easy punchline of, "Ooh, Kirby's an all-powerful being that destroys innocent lives, ooh!" I only completed about half the animation, but I'm pretty sure the rest of it would have been just Kirby causing chaos with a creepy and dramatic tone. Honestly, just imagine those last 2 scenes that were finished, but with just more of it. I never got around to recording the voice lines for the project, since I usually recorded the audio after the entire animation was finished. The lines you heard were recorded literally 5 minutes ago at the time of recording, to give you a sort of idea of what the audio would have sounded like. Also, I would have voiced every character since I wanted it to be a simple project. Nene would not have reprised his role as Kirby from a previous animation, DDD's New Problem, because... I'm sorry, I never liked how he sounded in his previous role. I probably just would have used voice clips from the actual games. The reason this was scrapped was not only because I was unhappy with how it was turning out, but also because it became the breaking point that made me decide to quit my animation channel. Basically, I was getting stressed out trying to keep consistent uploads on the channel because of how time-consuming animation is. With this one specifically, I was scrambling to finish it all in just 1 week. I vividly remember one day I was working on it at 6 in the morning and being super unhappy with how the animation looked. At some point I just stopped drawing and said to myself, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. To be clear, I still like animation and it's very rewarding when it's all finished, but it's a painfully time-consuming process, especially considering the result of 2 to 3 weeks of work were less than a minute long. I really wanted to move on to something that would let me make longer projects at a much faster speed, which led to me pursuing a new idea, videos talking about video games. Don't get me wrong, the Sir Calco videos were still super time-consuming as well, but the results of all my work were much longer, and plus I could actually talk about the subjects I liked instead of having to come up with funny parodies. Yeah, so that was a bit of a tangent, but to sum it all up, I was unhappy with how the True Side of Kirby was turning out, and it was stressing me out a lot. And it was what caused me to realize I didn't want to continue with my animation channel. The greatest tragedy since Othello.